in examination hall, a cheat was found near me. On the basis
not
of
factual aspects, Mr. Counsel, are we going to look into them? Whether the chit was lying on the floor or was it on the table?
the fact of the case is,
You have been found to be using unfair
yes,
means.
and on that very basis, my lord, my answer book was taken back.
You were arrested?
No,
Were you arrested?
My lord, may kindly see.
I am asking you, were you arrested?
No, writ application is for, my lord, directing the respondent to declare the result of the petitioner.
Why?
My lord,
You were found using unfair means during court
yes,
exam.
my lord,
How have you? What is your right?
no, my lord, in examination hall, a cheat was found near me. On the basis
not
of
factual aspects, Mr. Counsel, are we going to look into them? Whether the chit was lying on the floor or was it on the table?
the fact of the case is,
You have been found to be using unfair
yes,
means.
and on that very basis, my lord, my answer book was taken back.
You were arrested?
No,
Were you arrested?
My lord, may kindly see.
I am asking you, were you arrested?
No,
All right.
my lord, I explained the matter that I have never used this cheat. This is not mine. Then only, my lord, a second answer book was provided to me to write a fresh upon that very answer book. My lord, I written on that very answer book in the remaining period of the examination, my lord. On the basis of that, my lord, that very answer book serial number was entered into the invigilator register, etc. My lord, the result was published of the examination, my lord, on the website, and remarks was given. My lord, may kindly see page 20. This is the mark sheet, except subject code 523.
Yes.
My lord, this was the remark that cancellation of the last examination in the subject concerned and allowed to appear in the next examination.
Yes. When was this result declared?
My lord,
When was this result declared?
this is the result, my lord, annexure 5.
When was it declared?
My lord,
Date?
it was on the website, my lord, may kindly see. I
2019 or 20?
Date has not been given, my lord. When it was.
Now what is your prayer?
My lord, the prayer is, may kindly see later on, my lord, when I called before the Unfair Men's Committee, my lord, I represented the matter and submitted an application as was required to be submitted, my lord, upon which, my lord, annexure 7 has been issued again. And it has been remarked that cancellation of the last examination. Meaning thereby, my lord, my result has been withheld initially to clear the subject in the next examination. Till today, since no examination was held by the NIOS,
Yes. Continue, Mister. We are hearing you.
my lord, and lastly, at annexure 7, my lord, page 23, cancellation of the last examination, and therefore, my lord, I am suffering.
So, you are here for what?
My lord, for direction to declare the result.
Of which exam?
My lord, the examination of the year,
Which was cancelled.
entire examination was not cancelled. My result has been withheld, and earlier I have shown at page 20 that I have been allowed in while making a remark that you may clear your subject in next examination. And lastly, my examination has been cancelled.
All right. What are your grounds?
Milord, the purpose is, Milord, this is the Sambardhan course known in the Bihar. Milord, I, on the basis of
Sambardhan course means what?
Milord, the course was Professional Development Program for Elementary Teachers, for short PDPET, 6-month bridge course. It was conducted by the National Institute of Open Schooling, Milord, and in which, Milord, I appear, gave examination.
No, but what is your ground? Why should we interfere?
Milord, may kindly see the result initially published on the website. Milord, I have scored the marks, Milord, average, Milord, 70% marks in all subjects, except the subject code 523. Initially it was withheld, saying that you may appear in next examination, and lastly it has been cancelled.
All right. Anything else? Well, you're not telling us what is your ground, so that we may deal with what is your ground also. No? These are facts which you have mentioned and you are repeating them. Why is this decision taken by them as wrong? Unless the decision is correct. As per you, decision is correct.
No, the promise, my lord, by the NIOS to the candidate to appear in next examination. Lord, I am not. I was not.
Next examination conducted.
No examination has yet been conducted.
So if they have not conducted the next examination, so you have come here. That your result should be declared of that examination itself.
Mischief has been committed, my lord. This annexure 5 has been modified. Cancellation of last examination.
All right. So you have come before the court for declaring your result, huh?
Yes, my lord, for direction.
So that means this either next examination has not been conducted, your result should be declared.
No, either on the basis of average marking or my lord, to conduct next.
But you are not challenging the annexure 5.
My lord, annexure 5 is, my lord, the withholding of my result.
Yes, and allowing you to appear in the next examination.
Yeah.
But that next examination has not been done.
No. No examination has been
conducted. If the examination is not done, so the result should be declared? This is what you are saying?
Lord,
let us presume the other part is wrong. Then the first part remains, which you are not challenging.
My lord, I cannot pray before your lordship that the NIOS be directed to conduct the examination again. My lord, if the NIOS...
So you, because you cannot ask us to direct them to conduct examination. So you say that they should declare your result.
I have appeared in examination on the basis of the second answer book written by me, and on that very basis, the Unfair Means Committee, my lord, decided to appear either in next examination. My lord, my result either on the basis of marks obtained in second answer book or on the basis of average marking. Your lordship may direct the NIOS to declare my result.
What is your basis?
Basis is, my lord, I have given my examination. My lord, this is not the case that on the pretext of unfair means, using unfair means in the examination hall, I have been expelled or I have been arrested, I have been debarred from the coming examination. This is not the happening. On satisfaction of the authority concerned, I have been allowed to appear as your lordship have seen the commitment. If no examination is, the NIOS is not able to conduct next examination. The copy which I have written and the on the basis of the marks or on the basis of average marking as I obtained in another subject, otherwise, my lord, I shall be treated untrained. Since it was the duty of the state of Bihar to provide Sambardhan course to the teachers, the state of Bihar did not do so. My lord, on my own cost, I am doing this Sambardhan course. And due to mischief, my lord, by the statutory body, I have been deprived from my result.
So the invigilator dropped that parchi there.
No, it was not. Therefore, I have been allowed second answer book. If it would have been mine, I would not have been allowed second answer book to write down.
All right. Likhe. The petitioner appeared for the 6 months bridge course conducted by the NIOS the year 2019 in an examination conducted in March 2019. It is stated while appearing in paper number
Subject code number 523. Subject code 523.
523. The petitioner's original answer copy was seized on the grounds of cheating. However, the petitioner explained to the examiner, to the invigilator, of having no connection with the slip found near his table and he was issued another answer copy which he attempted the question paper and his result should have been declared. However, the respondent NIOS cancelled the last examination in the subject concerned and allowed him to appear in the next examination. He submitted a representation against the said decision, whereafter the committee heard him and cancelled the entire examination. Learned Counsel submits that the decision taken by the respondent is unjustified and illegal. The petitioner ought to be allowed to appear in the next examination, and if no examination is being conducted, the answer copy which he has attempted should be evaluated and the result be declared, as he has not done any cheating during the examination. Learned Counsel has also invited attention to the marks obtained by the petitioner in the other subjects apart from subject 523, where he has scored good marks in all other subjects which are above 70. Farah. I have considered the submission to find that the petitioner is a teacher who was required to complete a bridge course to be eligible to continue as a trained teacher with the Bihar government. In the examination conducted by the NIOS, he was found cheating, and although the invigilator allowed the petitioner to attempt again in a fresh answer copy as alleged by the petitioner, his original answer copy had been forfeited. Based on the said facts, the NIOS has taken a decision to cancel his last examination in the subject concerned and allowed him to appear in the next examination. However, the petitioner was not satisfied and he filed an appeal before the committee. Unfair Means Committee of the NIOS, which examined the case of the petitioner and reached to the conclusion of cancelling his entire last examination. Decision taken by the Unfair Means Committee is based on the entire submissions made by the petitioner. This court is not an appellate body and would not sit over or examine a decision of the Unfair Means Committee. It is a settled principle of law that it is only the decision-making process which is a subject matter of judicial review and not the decision itself. Keeping in view that a decision has been taken by the concerned Unfair Means Committee of cancelling the entire examination, no relief can be granted to the petitioner. The petition is considered accordingly dismissed.